Hello, and my name is Joe. I'm a former British Council teacher trainer, IELTS examiner, and for many years I used to work very closely with the British Council's exams team, the people who directly make the exam. So all of this gives me a really good knowledge of the exam and how best to help students. So today, in this video, we're going to talk about some fantastic words for IELTS speaking. Now, in the IELTS speaking exam, there are three main categories of questions. There are questions where they ask you to describe a place, questions where they ask you to describe a person, and questions where they ask you to describe some kind of situation. So today we're going to be talking about some words to describe a situation, and we're going to focus on some words for a situation you like, a situation you don't like, and a situation that you neither like nor dislike. And so check out some of the words and examples in the next section. Okay, so in this section, we're going to be talking about words that you can use to describe a situation you don't like. So let's start with the first one. So the first word is disquieting. Now you say this, disquieting. And again, this is an adjective used to describe some kind of situation. And the meaning is a situation where you feel quite uncomfortable. The hairs on the back of your neck might stand on end, something like this. It feels a little bit dangerous. You feel a bit uneasy. And an example of this might be, it was a disquieting situation. Everyone around me instantly felt scared. And number two is no win. So you say this, no win, no win. And again, this is an adjective for describing some kind of situation. And the meaning is this situation is bad. No matter what you do, this situation is terrible. Both options you have will lead to a very dark place, and you have no other option but to take one of them. So an example could be, it was a no-win situation. There seemed to be no way out. And number three is hopeless. So you say this, hopeless, hopeless. And again, this is an adjective used to describe a situation. And the meaning is not a great situation. There's not a lot you can do about improving the situation. You just try to have to make the best of it and do what you think is best. So an example might be, it was a hopeless situation. I felt there was no way I could pass the exam. And the last one, number four, is uncomfortable. So you say this, uncomfortable, uncomfortable. And again, this is an adjective for describing a situation, and it means a situation which is not necessarily dangerous or scary, but you just feel a bit like, I don't like this for some reason. And it could be for many different reasons, the place you're in, the people you're with, that kind of thing. And an example of this is, I felt very uncomfortable in the house of my mother-in-law. Okay, so that's four good words for describing a situation you don't like. In the next section, we're going to be talking about four words for a situation you like. Okay, so in this section, we're going to be talking about some fantastic words for the IELTS speaking, and in particular, we're going to focus on situations that you like. So the first one is fantastic. So you say this, fantastic, fantastic. And this is an adjective for describing a situation. And the meaning is a situation that is brilliant. You really like it. You're very happy in this situation. And an example is, it was fantastic. We spent all day on the beach, and then in the evening, we drank cocktails. So, number two is awesome. And you say this, awesome, awesome. And the meaning is something really good. You feel like it's a great place to be, or you're really happy with certain kinds of people. And an example would be, the people in this city are awesome. They're always very kind. Now, number 3 is brilliant. So you say this, brilliant, brilliant. And again, this is an adjective for describing situations. And the meaning is, again, something really good. You feel very happy, very comfortable in this situation. And an example would be, the day at the beach was simply brilliant. Very good. And number 4 is wonderful. So you say this, wonderful, wonderful. Again, this is an adjective for some kind of situation. And the meaning is, again, something really nice. It's a bit, sunny day. You're with some really good people. You feel really relaxed, comfortable, not worried about anything. And an example of this would be, it was a wonderful situation. They cancelled all my final exams, so I didn't need to do them. Very good. So there are 4 good words for describing situations that you like. Now, we're just going to have one more word, which is for a situation that you neither like nor dislike. And so this word is delicate. So you say this, delicate, delicate. And again, it's an adjective for describing a situation you neither like nor dislike. And the meaning is a situation where you have to be quite careful what you say or do because you don't want to upset anyone. So an example might be, going to my mother-in-law's house was a very delicate situation. So those are some good words for the IELTS speaking. Please check out some of the other videos on the channel for more advice for the IELTS exam, and I hope to see you again soon.